I'm Laurie March, Project Manager and Home Improvement Pro, and I'm on the road with Renewal by Andersen all across the country, meeting special folks and seeing their cool projects that open a window into the past and the future. I'm here in Journal Square in Jersey City at the cool row house of Adam and Sumit, and man does this house have curb appeal.
When we first got to the house, what we saw was the outside, and that's, I think, when we started to kind of fall in love with it. And we've always both really loved the idea of historic homes, and when you walked in, you kind of could see ourselves living in the house.
We've been together for 10 years and been married for 4 years.
What do you like about this neighborhood?
When you walk down the block and you see the whole row of row homes, it's really beautiful. Jersey City is ranked the most diverse city in the country. For me, like as a person of color, like we're an interracial, interfaith couple, like that was really important, living somewhere where there's just a lot of rich culture, or cultures.
What's it like living in a house that was built in the 1880s?
Because the house is so old, we didn't want to ruin it. When we moved in, we had this fireplace that was completely covered. You wouldn't have even known it was a fireplace.
There's a whole wall here and it was jutting out and we're like, this was clearly a fireplace at some point.
Right.
And Adam was like, should we make a small hole? And that small hole became a bigger hole. And so while it was scary, it was this feeling of, you know what, it is our house. We can do whatever we want with it. I think it definitely gave us confidence to be like, we did this, what else can we tackle? Like, Adam's pretty handy. I feel like I have a good design eye, and I think together that's like a great partnership.
We've always kind of liked a little bit of a mid-century, modern sort of vibe.
So when you knew you needed to replace the windows, what were you looking for in a contractor?
I think our process was looking for somebody who could do everything. We didn't want a separate contractor that we needed to source and then sourcing the windows. We were really looking for the one-stop shop.
Yeah.
And Renewal by Andersen was kind of the perfect fit for that.
They come to your home. I remember like they sat down at our dining table, explained how it works, showed us like what it could look like, gave us our different options, and explained just how easy the process was going to be, that we could still live in our house while it's happening. It was such a quick, rapid process.
Yeah, I mean, the day of install, we were like, if this isn't smooth,
Right.
This is gonna be a complete nightmare because you have a giant hole in your house.
Yes, you do.
And they were so quick about it. They cleaned everything up. It was, by the end of the day, it was like they hadn't even been here.
We knew some of the historic homes that we've seen, some of the historic windows. We just love that simple like grid pattern.
Yeah.
Our house is very old, and we wanted something that looked period specific. The customization that we really wanted, one of the big things was the full divided light. We really liked that, and a lot of other brands didn't do that. They had kind of the stick-on mullion.
Yes.
And when we have guests over, we want them to look at the windows and see that it is kind of this really accurate window for the age of the home.
When it was done, we were like, the house feels so different. And it does. Like we look at before and after photos, and we're so happy with how they turned out. Whether it's inside or in our backyard, to see that now happen where we have loved ones where we'll have them over for wine or dinner.
We want to continue to fill our home with, as cliche as it may be, with family, friends, fun, and laughter, and really, potentially build a family of our own here.